everyone, myself SITAL Singh from News Moment welcomes to you in News Moment English. Stay with us for more news after the break.
TVS, PSG, TVS, Play Smart, Play Big, Asansol. For more information, contact 8695607709 or 180012339999.
News number 1. Chhattisgarh police arrested Hindu seer Kalicharan Maharaj from Madhya Pradesh over remarks against Mahatma Gandhi.
Chhattisgarh police on Thursday arrested Hindu religious leader Kalicharan Maharaj from neighboring Madhya Pradesh. 4 days after, an FIR has been registered against him for allegedly abusing Mahatma Gandhi. He is being brought to Chhattisgarh where he would be taken to a court, said the police. According to senior police officials, 3 separate police teams were sent to Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra to arrest him. We found him 25 km from Khajuraho in Madhya Pradesh. He had taken a rented room near Bagheshwar Dham. He was arrested at 4 am and is being brought to Raipur, where he is expected to reach by evening, said the Raipur Superintendent Police of Prashant Agrawal. Kalicharan, who was a guest at the Dharma Sanshad organized in state capital Raipur on December 25th and 26th, allegedly abused Mahatma Gandhi and held Nathuram Godse for killing him. An FIR was registered against him under IPC sections 505 and 294 on Sunday night based on a complaint by Congress leader Pramod Dubey. A case was registered against Kalicharan in Maharashtra's Akola district too for his speech in Raipur. Earlier, Pune City Police on Tuesday booked Kalicharan Maharaj for allegedly giving hate speech during the Shiv Pratap Din program held in Pune on December 19. Meanwhile, Madhya Pradesh Home Minister Narottam Mishra has objected to the manner of Kalicharan's arrest. Mishra said that the Chhattisgarh police violated norms by informing the Madhya Pradesh police about the action against Kalicharan. In a tweet, he instructed the Madhya Pradesh Director General of Police to speak with his Chhattisgarh counterpart and register its protest. In response to Mishra, Chhattisgarh CM Bhupesh Baghel Thursday said Narottam Mishra should tell whether he is happy or sad about the arrest of the person who derogated Mahatma Gandhi. No rules have been violated and arrest made by Chhattisgarh police as per procedure.
News number 2. LeftFront candidates list for Asansol Municipal Corporation.
Asansol has published the list of candidates in the election LeftFront. In the run-up to the January 22nd municipal elections, the LeftFront has first announced its list of 6 candidates. The list of candidates was published by the former MP Bansha Gopal Chaudhary and District Committee Secretary Gauranga Chatterjee. CPIM leaders R.C. Singh and Vinod Singh were also present.
আমরা দ্রুততার সঙ্গে 1 থেকে 1.5 দিনের মধ্যে এর মধ্যেই 78টা আসনে প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বিতা করব বলে নাম ঘোষণা করে ফেলেছি। বাকি কয়েক ঘন্টার মধ্যে বাকি নাম আমরা ঘোষণা করব। বুঝতে পারছেন, সেই জন্য জোরদার লড়াইয়ের মধ্যে বামফ্রন্ট থাকবে, এটা নিশ্চিত।
আপনাদের নিকটতম প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বী কারা হবে?
তৃণমূলের সঙ্গে আমাদের লড়াই হবে, এ ব্যাপারে এখনো সন্দেহ নেই। আসানসোলের একটা বড় প্রাণকেন্দ্র। আমি এই কয়েকটা শুধু উদাহরণের কথা বলতাম। আসানসোল রেলপার এলাকা, পানীয় জলের সেই পরিষেবা কোথায়? পানীয় জলের নতুন প্রকল্প কোথায়? এই পৌর পরিষেবার ক্ষেত্রে যে ব্যর্থতা, মূলত নাগরিকদের পৌর পরিষেবা, সেই পৌর পরিষেবার জন্যই হচ্ছে যে এই নির্বাচনে আমরা মানুষের কাছে আহ্বান।
কংগ্রেসের সঙ্গে আসন সমঝোতা করলেন না, এটা কি শাসক দলকে সুবিধা করে দেবে না?
শাসক দলকে
ব্যাপার হচ্ছে যে আঞ্চলিক
News number 3. A government bus crashed into a tree due to mist near Kalipur turn of Ludhiana on Thursday morning.
The incident happened around 7 am. According to local sources, a government bus of Dakshin Banga State Transport Society has crashed due to dense fog around 7:30 am on Thursday. The bus was going from Durgapur to Madhaipur. Near Kalipur turning, the bus went out of control and collided with a tree standing on the side of the road. The front part of the bus was damaged in the accident. The driver and helper of the bus were injured. Local people rescued them and took them to the Ludhiana Block Health Center. Hospital sources said that he was released after first aid. Ludhiana Panchayat Pradhan Pinaki Banerjee said that there was no major problem as there were not many passengers in the bus at the time of the accident.
News number 4. On Wednesday, the reverse Ganga was seen flowing in Rahmatnagar area of Banpur.
Here is the Trinamool leader Shahnaz Bano, a close friend of the MLA, joined the Congress along with the supporters. Shahnaz Bano of Ward number 83 was included in the Congress by presenting the flag by Congress leader Surjit Singh. Shahnaz Bano said that the work was not done in the ward in 5 years. That's why she is leaving Trinamool Congress. In Congress, Priyanka has come under the influence of Gandhi so that they get a chance to work. Praveen Yadav, Aftab Alam, etc. were present on the occasion.
अपने 82 नंबर में उठने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ और आप लोग इंशाल्लाह साथ दीजिएगा तो हम कामयाब भी हो जाएंगे.
Stay with us for more news after the break.
Physiotherapy Clinic for both male and female. Used machineries for UST, IFT, TENS, MS, shortwave deep heat, wax bath, infrared lamp, etc. Sri Palli GK Roy Sharni Rupam Building, Asansol, near Upendranath High School. For more information, contact 7047456855.
News number 5. West Bengal Omicron alert. The Chief Minister gave indications to increase the ban.
View of the increasing cases of the new variant of corona, Omicron, preparations are being made to increase the strictness once again in the state. However, after reviewing the entire situation, the state government will take a decision from January 3rd. CM Mamata Banerjee indicated in this direction from administrative meeting on Wednesday. There may be a containment zone once again in the Kolkata. Schools and colleges may be closed for some time in the view of increasing cases of Omicron. The Chief Minister asked the Principal Secretary, Higher Education Department, Manish Jain, to close the schools and colleges for a few days after seeing the situation. He said if that needed, the number of local trains would be reduced. But if Ganga Sagar fair is still going on, then at present do not take any such decision. Asked the Chief Secretary to see whether 50% of the employees can be called or not. There are more Calcuttans among those who came abroad. He asked the Chief Secretary that he should seriously consider what should be done in Kolkata from January 3rd, except January 1st and 2nd. He wanted to know from Narayan Swarup Nigam, Principal Secretary of the State Health Department, what is the situation of corona now. In response, the corporation said that the infection has started increasing, especially in Calcutta and surrounding cities. The number of infected people is increasing. The Chief Minister said that the infection is increasing due to the flights coming from outside. After this, Health Secretary Narayan Swarup Nigam said that RT-PCR test is done for all the passengers coming from outside. The CM also expressed displeasure at the center and said that still the second dose of at least 40% people in the state is not complete. It has happened and there is talk of booster dose. Let's tell that vaccination for children is starting from third day. CM said the first you asked the center to make complete arrangements for the second dose.
Stay with us for more news after the break.
Angel Vidya Mandir, a sure way to success. We provide classes from 8 to 10, 11 to 12, graduation. We also provide all types of competitive class like SSC, Rail, WBCS and state level exams. For more information, contact 9932 864067 or 8116183079.
News number 6. In Purulia, under Nituria police station of Purulia, sensation has spread due to the incident of giving a threatening letter to the owner of the house and setting fire to the expensive car of a renter.
However, as soon as the news was received, Nituria police reached the spot. Meanwhile, the fire brigade also arrived from Raghunathpur, but by then the local people had extinguished the fire. On Thursday morning, someone set fire to the vehicle of Tanmay Mandal, the construction assistant of the local Gram Panchayat, who was living on rent in the house of Subhash Chattopadhyay, resident of Parberia camp area, although the local people controlled the fire. Meanwhile, the retired ECL worker and homeowner Subhash Chattopadhyay received a threatening letter. It has been mentioned in the letter that the Chhattisgarh Lal Jhanda organization has carried out this incident. If Subhash wants to save his life, then contact the mobile number given in the letter. The police have started investigating the incident regarding the matter. Tanmay said that the car was kept in the garage of the house. Suddenly, he heard a noise around 5 a.m. in the morning and came out of the house and saw that the car was on the fire. The owner of the house, Subhash Chattopadhyay, said he don't understand how this happened. Here, the Nituria police have recovered the threatening letter and taken it into the process. However, panic has spread in the area around this letter. This kind of incident has never happened before, the locals said. In the letter, it has been written also that if the son wants to see the daughter safely, then contact on this number. It has also been instructed not to contact the police or others. The phone number is given here, whereas the time has been written on 29th, either for 7 o'clock in the evening. It is noteworthy that a few moments ago, Maoist posters were recovered from Jungle Mahal, Purulia, Bara Bazar, Balrampur, Jhalda, Kotsila area, but never before such threatening posters were found near Parbelia area, the only mining area in Purulia district adjoining Asansol industrial area in Raghunathpur subdivision. However, mystery has deepened over the threatening poster named Lal Jhanda Sangathan Chhattisgarh, written in blue ink on paper white. Though the name of this Maoist is not mentioned anywhere in the poster, yet the question as to who gave these posters has started rising in the political circles of the area. The whole matter will be revealed only after the police investigation. However, after today's incident, there is an atmosphere of panic in this mining area of ECL.
News number 7. Patient died in the hospital. Doctors accused of negligence uproar.
Asansol, a 26-year-old Devjyoti Barua, a resident of Rupnarayanpur in Punardrishti Eye and General Hospital under Asansol North Police Station, died in the hospital. After the incident, the relatives of the deceased created a ruckus. They alleged that Devjyoti, who was admitted in the hospital, was not treated properly. This is the reason why he died. At the same time, it was told from the hospital that when Devjyoti Barua came to the hospital, his condition was very critical. He had TB and lost 80% of his weight. It was told on behalf of the hospital that the relatives of the deceased were also advised to take him somewhere else, but the family members asked the doctor. Although the relatives of the deceased alleged that this hospital is engaged only in the extorting money and it is not concerned about the patient. Devjyoti's father alleged that his son used to lie on the bed hungry, but the nurses of the hospital used to rejoice in themselves but not taking care of him. The father of the deceased said clearly that he wants justice for the death of his son.
Stay with us for more news after the break.
Want to be a doctor? Hold the hands of an expert by D.K. Lal Sir. Coaching for medical, NEET, AIMS, entrance exams. For more information, contact 9832824975.
News number 8. Stating that India reported over 10,000 daily COVID cases after 33 days, the Union Health Ministry on Thursday said there is a need for heightened vigil among the people of the country.
Briefing the media, Union Health Ministry Joint Secretary Luv Agrawal also said that, on average, India reported more than 8,000 cases per day last week. Overall cases positivity rate stands at 0.92%, he said, adding that weekly positivity rate is over 10% in 8 districts, while it is 5 to 10% in 14 districts. People with no travel history have been infected for the Omicron COVID variant, and this means it is gradually spreading in the community. Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain said Thursday. Jain also said that 46 of 115 samples sequenced in the national capital so far had tested positive for the new strain. Delhi has reported the maximum number of Omicron cases so far, 263. India reported 13,154 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The active cases stands for 82,402 cases, while the death toll has come to 4,80,860. The Omicron case tally has risen to 961 as of Thursday, with 263 cases in Delhi and 252 in Maharashtra. Of the 961 cases, 320 Omicron cases have recovered or been discharged. Maharashtra was among several states which reported a sharp spike in COVID-19 cases on Wednesday. Delhi reported 923 fresh cases, which marked a steep rise from the 496 detected a day earlier. The positivity rate also jumped up to 1.29%. Among other cities, Mumbai registered a huge spike, recording 2,510 cases. Moreover, 400 infections were detected in Bengaluru, 540 in Calcutta, and 294 in Chennai.
Stay with us for more news after the break.
बायोफिना, ड्रिंक हेल्दी स्टे हेल्दी, देश का पानी देशवासियों के लिए। फॉर ट्रेड इंक्वायरी मेल care@rkmgroup.in. कॉल टोल फ्री नंबर 1800-258-7060.
News number 9. All political parties in Uttar Pradesh have said the upcoming assembly elections should be held on time while ensuring COVID protocol.
The Election Commission said today, clearing the air on whether polls will be held amid a spike in new infections. Chief Election Commissioner Sushil Chandra told the media that all parties, including the ruling BJP prime challenger Samajwadi Party, the Congress and Bahujan Samaj Party, among others, have said the election must be held on time. The parties had come up with suggestions how the vulnerable groups in the population can be protected from the threat of infections. Mr. Chandra said, adding that parties raised violence of COVID norms in the rallies and asked for curbs to be put in place. The poll panel team visited the state after the Allahabad High Court urged it to defer the Uttar Pradesh polls amid a spike in COVID cases driven by the new Omicron strain, and requested Prime Minister Narendra Modi to ban election rallies, listing steps being taken to prevent a surge in infections. The Chief Election Commissioner said voting time will be extended by an hour and 11,000 booths added to ensure distancing. Detailed guidelines will be issued soon, he said. SMS of the moment. Being both soft and strong is a combination very few have mastered.
Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, then please share, subscribe the video. Don't forget to push the bell icon for further notification.